Hi YouTube, it's your girl Mariah, better known as BeatByMariahB. I hope all is well with you bombshells out there. I would like to say that we hit our view goal for 2025 of 20,000 views today. I am so excited. I'm going to post it on the YouTube channel after I finish recording this video, but I saw the notification come through and I am so excited. I cannot believe in 8 months and 10 days I made 20,000 views on YouTube after taking a 5-year hiatus from my channel. This is absolutely insane. We have another bombshell that has joined the family as well. So we are gearing up to our 50 bombshell mark very soon. I know that in the next few months we'll be celebrating that, but I cannot believe that I hit 20,000 views in 8 months and 10 days after being gone from YouTube for 5 years.
Power off.
Thank you so much for just supporting me and riding with me. We are 1 day before the end of 2025. We have less than 48 hours before 2026. Can you all believe it? We are at the end of 2025. 2025 has been really a lot, okay? It's been a lot for a number of reasons, and things are going to get better for 2026. I already know it. I've claimed it. It's going to be a lot better. And I want to start by saying that there's going to be changes that is going to be made on my YouTube channel. As you all know, I do a lot of beauty and lifestyle content where I do a lot of tutorials for makeup, skincare, hair, and fitness and wellness and chit chats, and it's just going to be some slight updates to what I'm going to show in 2026. So mainly I'm going to be doing my podcast segment, which is BeauTea Spilled. As you all recall, I ended up having a podcast in 2023, and I had about 6 months worth of content that I had out there, and I was getting my foot out there, just trying anything just to, be able to get my voice out there in the beauty community to make some money as well. And when they changed the platform to a different vendor, all of my episodes ended up disappearing. So I just said, I'm not going to worry about it. That's just something I have to just chalk up to, okay, I had my run with it, move on to something else. Well, I think that 2026 is the perfect time for me to bring my podcast back under a new name. So it's going to be BeauTea. So that's BeauTea Spilled, because we're spilling all of the beauty tea. Get it? And that's what I want my platform to be about. My voice in regards to things that are going on in social media with beauty, from content creation, influencing, hottest products, my take on certain objects, and just what I would like to see from the beauty community as a whole. Now, I am not going to be doing full recording makeup tutorials that much in 2026. Again, this is going to be more of a podcast that I'm going to turn my makeup channel into. I will sometimes just do what products I'm using right now, what products I like, and then I'll show the end result of my makeup look for that particular day of content or me going out somewhere. But I'm not going to be doing a lot of makeup tutorials for 2026. It's not that I don't enjoy doing makeup tutorials. I love doing makeup tutorials. I just want to kind of put my feet in other avenues in the beauty space. And I think that me getting back to my podcast is where I need to be for 2026. And I just want to, try different things. I love doing beauty content, whether it's makeup tutorials or, me going out and showing products and hauls and things. But, I just feel like I've been doing it for so long, for more than 5 years, that I think it's just time for me to dib and dab into other things. But, makeup tutorials and hauls will always be my first love, but I think it's time to kind of put it down a little bit more in 2026 and kind of expand my palette. And I want you all to take this journey with me because I know it's going to be amazing. And let's just go ahead and get into my first topic for this particular episode. The first episode of BeauTea Spilled is going to be called The Disrespect of the Small Content Creator. And you might be saying, Mariah, what do you mean the disrespect of the small content creator? Well, let me go ahead and tell you. As I mentioned numerous times on this channel, I have been doing full-time content creation since the pandemic, since 2020. We are about to be in 2026, so I am gearing up for year number 6. I have been doing makeup since 15. So this has been over a decade, going on 2 decades, right? And I didn't know about videos and things like that when I first started. Nobody knew how big it was going to be, right? So when you first get started with content creation, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, Threads, Instagram, TikTok, Lemonade, Fanbase, and any other social media platform, everybody starts from 0, right? But people don't seem to understand that it's going to take time to grow. The algorithm is going to do what it's going to do. You never know what content of yours is going to go viral or if it's going to go viral at all. You don't know if it's even going to get a substantial amount of views until after you post it. And the amount of disrespect that I have seen on my own content when it comes to certain opportunities, whether it be the Sephora squad or it be me trying to get on for a brand deal. You need at least 10,000 followers. You need to have representation. You need to act like Jackie Aina. You need to create content like Patrick Star or you're never going to make it. Who said that? Who came up with that? I don't understand why people don't want to take a chance on someone that's literally trying. You can't be overly consistent and someone says that's not enough. You can't tell the algorithm, well, you need to pick me up today. It doesn't work like that. And when you sit up here, I'll tell you all an example. I'm not going to give the name of the people because I don't want to bash anybody or anything like that. But there is a popular influencer, business owner, actress, everybody loves her. And she created a brand with her spouse. And it was fragrance. And I'm not really a fragrance girl, but I wanted to support my own. And I know her humble beginnings with her trying to make it into the business. And I've always supported her with her content and the things that she sells in stores because I purchased things from the store. And I've also commented on a lot of her things. She's told me happy birthday for years. Okay. But I purchased her sample size because it was a men and a women's fragrance. When I got it, I only received the woman's fragrance. The man's fragrance was empty, and I reached out. She was able to send me a replacement. No issue, right? So I got the replacement. I got all cute and did my makeup. I did the review for it. I tagged the brand. I ended up getting a notification on Instagram that it was shared to the story. I got over 600 views for that piece of content. But what I was so upset about was the fact that because I was a smaller creator, the other influencers that had over 10K followers on Instagram, they were getting posted on her feed. And those videos went viral. So I said to myself, why am I only worth anything to you if I have over 10,000 followers, or I have hundreds of thousands, or even 1 million followers? For me to get viewed in your story for 24 hours and then the story is going to disappear, whereas these people, they get to have their video of the review of your perfume and cologne. They get to have it on your feed, and they get to go viral, and they get to get more people to their page, and they get to make more money. Why is it that they are more important than I am? Content creator and businesswoman. Of course, I wanted that exposure because that's going to bring more people to my page. They're going to start looking at what I sell. They're going to potentially be customers. We get to be family, and we get to support one another throughout this content creation journey, because I haven't been received well in the beauty community. I haven't had a lot of support because, as I mentioned before, the beauty community is very, very mean girl, very clicked up, and I'm trying to find my forever tribe. And I just didn't appreciate the fact that people that are trying every single day, and we don't have the following, we don't have the engagement, we just get overlooked for everything, when everybody that you all want us to be like, they all started from zero. And it hurts even more when your own people who started off in the same predicament, they treat you the exact same way as everybody else. And that's why I just stay in my own lane. I don't really talk to many people, but that was just one example of the disrespect that it is of being a content creator that is very, very small. It's like, oh, we don't have the same 24 hours. We're lazy. We copycat. We don't do, have the amount of things that people that are more successful than us do. And that's just not fair. And I'm here to dispel the rumors that I am sick and tired of being overlooked, judged, put in a box, saying that I can't grow, I need to do this, I need to be like that, and you don't support my content. You're a monitoring spirit. Only thing that I see you do is look at my story. If I'm not posting on my story, you don't show up. So you're off my list as a follower, because you're not a follower. You're being very, very creepy, and you're not being supportive, and you're being a mean girl, and I just don't like it. But 2026, it is going to be up, baby. It is going to be up. It's going to be up. It's going to be up for Beat by Mariah B. Just mark my words. I am going to reach my 50 bombshells. I'm going to have a viral series and podcast on YouTube and Instagram, and it's going to be one for the books. And I'm going to put all my naysayers to shame. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree, if you're having the same issues with you being a small content creator, or what obstacles that you have to go through in order to get your following on social media. I would love to hear your thoughts. Make sure that you like, comment, share, save, and subscribe to my channel. I love you all, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.